And event 6 has finally come for King of the Curves. The same track sporting 4 90-degree turns and a drop at the end. Tough track for these racers. But if they take it with speed and a careful attitude, usually it will end up good for both of them. Stocker in the Ford GT. To get things started here, you guys know how it goes. 16 cars will be narrowed down to 8 cars in the quarterfinal rounds, then to 4 cars in the semifinals, and finally to 2 in the finals. And then the finals will do the dirty work of narrowing it down to a single car. I believe that was the Ford who lost there on the right side. Pontiac and the Toyota moving things along here. Opening round, here we go. Toyota falling behind. Pontiac on the right. Ooh, you can see the Toyota wiggling through that one part of the track. Lost a little bit of speed. He's still bobbing back and forth there. The hill, losing speed, and the Pontiac on the left is going to grab the victory. Gotta say, not bad for that blue and white car. Took advantage of that very obvious wiggle from the Toyota. Nissan and the Camaro. Again, some wiggle from the Camaro. That is where a lot of speed is lost. That lateral motion, not good. If you can avoid that at all costs, you should. The final hill. Camaro. Across, behind, and the Pontiac will take it. Lane 2. See much straighter in the track, still a little bit wobbly, but it's about being less wobbly than your opponent. Funny car and another Camaro, yellow one this time. Funny car streaking out into the lead. Holding it through, and we'll take the top line. Moving around these outside curves, still streaking out in front. The final hill, Camaro not looking good. And it will hold that way. Funny car will come across in front. Take a look at these two. Not a lot of wobble from either of them, but you can see that the funny car was more straight. That is the way to get speed here on the course. Nissan and believe the bad news are the 2 cars racing this time. Nissan, that 4-seated car with the square-like body, rectangular body, but it will be the bad news crossing in front in lane 2 by a car length. Closer race. You can see here in the replay another example of what I'm talking about. Look at the Nissan bobbing back and forth a little bit more, and there you have it. Nissan and the Buick Century this time. It is that lateral motion that's going to cause the speed loss. Nissan out into the lead. Buick on high wheels. Now holding it through to the inside line. Nissan with some speed on the right side, coming back up on the Buick. Buick now getting speed from the hill. Nissan on the left side. Can he push the victory? No! Just like we said before, Buick held it out in front, straighter through the track. Camaro, Chevy Stocker. A bunch of Camaros in this one. We got a Chevy Stocker out there. We've seen those before. This time, the Camaro is of red color. I'll move around. I believe that is the Chevy out into the lead. And that's where it's going to stay by a long shot. Look at how far he got out in front. Straight as an arrow. And there you have it. It's a Camaro Z and a Corvette. Corvette falling behind already. We head to curve 3. Get a 90-degree turn off there and another one, and Camaro still out in front. Corvette will fall here. And we have 8 left. 8 cars have moved on. And let's speed right in to the quarterfinal rounds. Funny car and the Stocker. And let's see how it goes here. Funny Car and the Stocker both neck and neck through the beginning. This might be a close race. Stocker falling behind, but now Funny Car with the switching of places through the track. Now at the disadvantage, but he roars back here and into the final hill. Funny Car still roaring back, and that's going to be the end. Stocker had it, but could not maintain the correct speed through that final hill, and the Funny Car took advantage of that. We have the Pontiac, we have the Nissan. Pontiac, number 44, as he sports on his left side there. I believe the right as well. Moving on the left side now, down the hill. Nissan on the right, still out in front, and that's where it's going to hold through. Pontiac was out in front for most of the race, but that final hill just looked a lot better for the Nissan. Another Nissan 300 and the Stocker. These two cars seem pretty evenly matched. Stocker's number 28, for anyone who is rooting for him. The Nissan is falling behind, and it looks like the number 28 fans will have their wish as the Stocker comes across, turns right, turns to the left actually. And we'll end the race in style. Look at that. Turns. Couldn't see it on the replay, but in the first part you could. Camaro Z and the Buick Century. Buick again on the high wheels. Camaro Z with a lot of speed out in front already. Does not look good for the Buick at all. Already a huge gap between them, and the Camaro is going to come across in front. An obvious victor there. Buick on his high wheels did not have anywhere near the speed necessary. And we have narrowed it to 4. 4 cars left here in the semifinals. Funny Car and the Stocker. To get things started here in the semifinals, Funny Car has been dominating all day and taking the curves with ease. 90 there and a 90 there. And the Funny Car, usually with speed out of the final curve, not as much this time. And as we come across the line, it will be the Stocker. That's an unexpected turn of events. No pun intended there. But usually the Funny Car out of that outside line on turn 4 is very fast. But the speed was not there. Nissan and the Camaro. Camaro Z to be more specific. Camaro moving over to the left, and the Nissan trying to gain on him here. Nissan only a car length behind. There's a chance for both cars at the final hill, but the Nissan loses out at the final hill. You can see that the race was decided right as they went down the final hill. Camaro got way out in front there, and it was over. And we head to the finals, and we got 2 new racers here in the finals. First to win 2 races is our champion, Camaro Z and the Stocker. Stocker number 28, Camaro Z. Carter written on the side. But the question, who is going to be faster here? Actually, these cars were pretty quiet for most of the event. Winning, but not with a lot of flair. 28 on the left, coming across in front. Look at that, half a car length. Turns around and faces back toward the finish line as he rolls across. And it's going to be number 28 who's on the table here to take it all. Camaro, not happy about that. Freaking out into the lead already. Turning around 3, turning around 4. Out in front already again. Look at that, the final hill. Camaro reaching out in front, and it's going to be its race. Going to be his race. And number 28 here, the Stocker, is going to have work to do. It's not just an easy 2 races this time. It's going to be a battle. Stocker, realizing that it's not going to be that easy, comes out with speed. Now has turn 3, now has turn 4. Stocker with some speed on the left. A chance for both cars. The final hill. Stocker on the left side trying to push it. He's not going to get it. And the Camaro Z, turning things around here in the finals, is going to close it out with a victory. An unexpected turn of events, a comeback performance here from the Camaro Z. And that's going to turn things over here for event 6. Camaro Z will be seen in the finals And Event 6 will wrap up here. We will see you in the next episode for Event 7 of King of the Curves.